When Ciga Design offers to send you a watch for review, it's not an opportunity you pass up. In case you're not familiar with them, Ciga Design made waves in 2021 by winning a GPAG award for their Blue Planet watch. An incredible achievement that speaks to their innovation and design. That's why this micro brand absolutely deserves our attention. So when I contacted them, they offered to send me a watch. A big thank you to Ciga Design for providing this watch for review. You'll see the sponsor tag in this video, but as always, they had no influence over my thoughts. The Blue Planet is undeniably unique, but the Magician we're looking at today, well, it's just as unique. I usually skip unboxings. After all, a box is just a box, right? But when this one arrived, I had to make an exception. Ciga Design went all out on this book-style case, and it's honestly one of the coolest watch boxes I've ever seen. The outer sleeve has the word Magician revealed through cutouts, and when you slide the sleeve off, you uncover mirrored text that lays out Ciga Design's philosophy. Open the book, and the first spread pictures an artistic rendering of the watch alongside the phrase, "Time magic on your wrist." Flip the page and you're greeted with the movement, 3 interchangeable cases, and the strap, all neatly displayed in cutouts. Not only is this packaging smart, but it's also incredibly functional, perfect for storing the extra cases. Ciga Design clearly put serious thought in the package as a whole. So what makes the Magician truly magical? Simple, it's got a few tricks up its sleeve. This watch doesn't just come with one case, it comes with 3. A round, a square, and a tonneau case, all crafted from stainless steel. The round case, 46.2mm in diameter, 49mm lug to lug, is the most understated of the trio. It works extremely well with the inner case design and the floating movement concept of the watch. The square case, 44mm wide and 49mm lug to lug, is the boldest with a rugged geometric shape. The open corners of this case follow the skeletonized design, giving it an industrial architectural look. The tonneau case, 46mm wide and 52mm from lug to lug, is the most futuristic, with sleek beveled edges that add dynamic angles and a pleasing look to the watch. Despite their distinct designs, all 3 cases share an impressively slim profile, uncommon for automatic watches at this level, especially outside Swiss brands. Finishing is top-notch, a uniform matte surface with brushed satin flanks, a mill-finished push-pull crown featuring Ciga's engraved signature, and a screw-down caseback providing 30mm of water resistance. On a skeletonized watch, there's no traditional dial, so the hour and minute markers are placed along the outer edge of the movement module, on the bezel. Ciga Design smartly positioned the logo in a way that doesn't obstruct the mechanics, which is a nice touch. But I do have one gripe. The mirrored finish on the hour and minute hands makes telling the time needlessly challenging. A contrasting color would have gone a long way in improving legibility, something skeleton watches already struggle with. That said, the absence of a seconds hand doesn't bother me. Instead, the central gear rotates once per minute, acting as a de facto seconds indicator, while emphasizing the watch's raw mechanical charm. And for low light visibility, there's lume on the hands and that rotating gear, which adds a functional yet cool touch. The fully transparent movement is Ciga Design's original that they refer to as the CD02. This movement beats at a frequency of 4 Hz and has a power reserve of 40 hours. It is hand-windable, hackable, and automatic, though a manual wind option is also available. The skeletonization is very well executed. The open-work perimeter creates an illusion of the movement floating inside the case, while still showcasing all the fascinating mechanics. The balances wheel oscillation, the gear train in motion, and best of all, the open barrel, where you can actually watch the mainspring coil and uncoil as you wind it. The winding action feels robust and well engineered. Two minor nitpicks. The rotor feels a bit anonymous. A branded logo would have added a nice signature touch. And the text on the back seems unnecessary for what's otherwise a clean case back. On paper, the dimensions suggest that this is a watch for larger wrists. But there's more to the story. Thanks to its ultra-slim 10.9mm profile and weight of only 110 grams, paired with an exceptional supple yet durable rubber strap, the Magician wears far more comfortably than the specs imply. I wore it all day with the round case without any discomfort, which was a pleasant surprise for my 6.5-inch wrist. That said, the tonneau case's 52mm lug-to-lug pushes the limits. While its angular design is stunning, it does feel like territory better suited for wrists 7 inches and up. When I look down on my wrist, the only case that seems to work with my wrist is the round case. But what do you think when you see the watch from this perspective? Do the other cases work as well, or does the watch seem too big? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. When attaching the different cases, simply align the corners and the crown slot, then gently press the case into place. It's quick, effortless, and tool-free. Removing the case from the movement module is just as easy. Press both the push buttons to release the case, then lift it off. A sleek, well-executed design for hassle-free use. At $500, this watch is decently priced and delivers outstanding value. The quality is impressive, and you're getting 2 additional interchangeable cases with it. Normally, this isn't the kind of watch I'd go for. I don't typically lean towards skeleton designs or larger case sizes, both of which the Ciga Design Magician embodies. But if you're a fan of bold open-worked watches, this one is well crafted, unique, and guaranteed to turn heads. That said, I'd love to see Ciga Design explore smaller models in the future, something better suited for those of us with more modest wrist sizes. And that's a wrap. If you've enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and support the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.